The LEGO Star Wars Coruscant Guard Gunship just dropped. Let's take a look. Right off the bat, you'll notice red. It's very red. We already got a peek at this a few weeks ago with the blurry images first leaked, but what's confirmed here is that it is dark red, not the bright red like Fox and the Shock Troopers. Speaking of which, here's our boys in their shock-marking glory. If you're a fan of other Republic armaments, you'll notice that this design is very similar to the purple 187th Troopers in the fighter tank set, but these guys did it first. I'm sure you've already noticed that these troopers do have some accessory mounting points on their helmets. This print does something very interesting in my eye though. The hash markings across the brow square up the face a lot, and I think this lessens the impact that the helmet holes have over the overall silhouette. Overall, I think they look good. It's very exciting to be getting a Phase 2 Commander Fox for the first time as well. He is bright red and pretty much an invert of the regular Shock Troopers, which does raise an interesting question. The chest print that he has been a point of contention, but really it could have just been the same as the one from the standard piece, but in white. I would love to hear from LEGO why they chose to make the change, but overall, little inaccuracies like this don't bother me as much. Something that does make me nervous though is the white prints over the red bricks. We'll have to wait and see how good LEGO's consistency is with that, or we might end up with some pink foxes. But that's not all. Accompanying Fox and our boys is our favorite senator and the Chance himself. In my opinion, these are both perfectly executed. They're both simple designs from the source material, and they translate great here. Back to the gunship. Just conceptually, I love the idea. Specialist variants of iconic ships and vehicles are such a win, and I hope this isn't the last time we see it. Besides being bright red, the other most noticeable thing about this gunship is that it's a fair bit smaller. Minifig scale is king in my eyes, so getting closer to that is a huge plus. Being a playset, we also have a few features here. Our front, side, and rear doors all open and close. I especially love all the brick-built details on the doors. That one donut piece on the front door does so much work, and the tiled stripes on the back are great. The classic ball-jointed guns are present on the front, and we see some stud shooters on the wings. I know those would typically be ball turrets, but these don't offend me too much. I think partially the added bubble shape on the underside of the wing helps a lot with that. The wings as a whole look so great. The semi-tiled top sight is just chef's kiss. The engines are a little different here as well. The usual thin portion on the front is absent this time. Not that this set needed anything to distinguish itself, but it is a cool variation. Nestled between the engines is a carrying handle, which I think is a necessary addition. Otherwise, it's just too hard to carry. But I don't think it detracts from the overall look. I only have one thing to say about price. I personally am not dissuaded by the price tag of $140. It's a really cool gunship, it comes with some cool minifigs, and it's overall worth it for me. Sure, it's fair to say that this gunship is more expensive when you compare it to the previous gunships that were bigger or cheaper, but value propositions are different for everyone, so you make the call. I'm gonna run through all the images one last time here while we close it out. If you could, please like or sub. It helps snowball the algo, and I'd love to start doing this full time, but I need some help. Thanks.